Hello, today we are going to be performing quite interesting operation of fixing this spider farmer grow tent light that's got a problem, and the problem is in faulty driver. This is actually equipment from my friend, and he talked to the manufacturer and they basically remotely diagnosed that problem lie in the power supply section, and they sent him replacement, and he did try to replace it by himself, but his soldering iron was not powerful enough to unsolder it, and that's because this is one big massive heatsink, so there should be a very simple job, but because how it's acting, you basically have got a problem in soldering it. So we are going to be checking out how my equipment perform, and if not, maybe we will have to remove the LED panel for soldering. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. First time on my channel. So first let's take a look at our spare part. So this is the brand new replacement, the driver with the controller. This is what they sent. So here we've got a connector, and we are going to be basically attaching it using those two wires, and they have to be soldered somewhere here. So let's take a look. This have to be undo. This can be undo. Let's take a look. That's going to be our first step. Oh, so it is extremely simple. This is going to be much simpler than I was anticipating. Yeah, that's going to be a breeze, but you can see that here it is acting as a heatsink. So yeah, it is understandable that we've got a problem. If I will not be able, I will undo the panel, I will lift it, create a gap, and we are going to be gold. So I'm really curious how well it will work. The first thing, I will clean the tip, I will add some new solder so we've got a good connection. And let's check. Yeah, it is powerful. It is pulling the energy, I can feel it. Oh, it's fighting. This is crazy. We are going to be getting problems. It almost worked. No, it don't want to do that. It don't want. We need to lift it. If you've got problem like this, then this is your problem. We are going to be nicely lifting our panel. You see, not everything works perfect. Go like this. This should create a tiny gap. Okay, we need to slide something there. I will use that pick to create a gap between our heatsink and the PCB. And let's check, will it work now? Okay, one we've got lifted. I think I will repeat that process. So we slide it here. Okay. As you can see, we managed to unsolder it, but I believe it is a lead-free solder, so I will clean it up and use a normal lead one. This will bring the overall temp that is required to melt it down. So let's try to clean it up using the soldering gun. You can see that it's being problematic even with all tricks that I'm using. I wish I could do better, but it just don't work. So let's try to swap it out. This is our new beauty. We need to grab this collar. So we are just threading it like this. We have not forget about it. You go here. The brown go to the positive, the blue go to the negative. Okay, it will go perfectly. Now we will feed it with a nice lead solder. And you can clearly see what kind of difference it's making. Okay. And we are waiting for a moment when both are nicely silvery, just like that. Perfectly fine. Now this guy. Also here, our lead solder with lower melting point. And I want to see both being shiny. The bottom and the top one, just like that. Can you see this? Absolutely perfect job. We can go back and we can secure our panel. Sorry, not here. Into that hole. And we need to clean it. A little bit of isopropyl alcohol should make wonders. And it should look like straight from factory. So when my friend visits this video, he will see that we did a nice job. Nice, shiny, good for inspection. Can you see this? This is a proper job. And here we've got that panel that is protecting against touching. This is in general pretty scary, I would say. It is a little bit scary that we've got such a high voltage on that panel. but this is a good company. But I'm wondering why there is like a no insulation. Okay, this is how it's presenting, very good. Now we are just swapping this. In general, you need to just remove 2 screws and it should go like this. When you've got that type of device, you go here and protect against yanking the cable. This we will slide and nicely screw. Very good. Now this control box looks like it's being clipped onto something. So we just slide it. Here you've got those hooks. Can you see this? So to mount it back, you go into those holes and you are sliding it just like that, and you've got it secure. Here you've got it removed. Can you see this? So I think we are ready to give it a try. Let's remove the broken one. And let's check it. We need something there. And let me plug it. We've got power. And the lamp is working. Can you see this? Perfectly. We've got 100% beautiful fix. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time and bye bye.